Hi, this is Sir RJ, and I want to present to you our lesson for today, which is converting English measurement to metric measurement system and vice versa. So first, there are two systems of measurement. We have the metric system and we have the English system. And the Philippines, we are actually using both systems. Um, Most definitely, you are already familiar with the words meter or inches. So I guess you will be able to follow easily. So first is the metric system. It is also known as Systems International, which is originally from France. And the basic unit of the metric system is a meter. So let's say, for example, we have 1 meter here. So 1 meter is actually divided into 10 parts. And these 10 smaller subparts is what we call a decimeter. Now, a decimeter can also be subdivided into 10 parts, and that is what we call a centimeter. Now, a centimeter can also be divided into 10 more subparts, which we call a millimeter. Now, if you want to enlarge from a meter, you can go to a decameter, to a kilometer. So you just have to add zeros to it. Next, for the English system, it is also known as the imperial system, and this was developed in the United Kingdom, hence the name English system. The basic unit of it is an inch as far as length is concerned. However, you may probably already know this, the English system is quite confusing because not only they are using an inch, they also use a foot and a yard. So let's say, for example, you have 12 inches, that is equivalent to 1 foot. Now, 3 feet is equivalent to 1 yard. So if you are going to convert 1 yard to inches, that would actually be that would actually be 36 inches. Now let's take a look at a ruler for the inches or the English system. Unlike um, the metric system is always divisible by 10. However, the English system, particularly the inches, is actually divided into 16. And each one is called a graduation. So let's say, for example, I have a line here. So it ends here. So instead of saying the line's measurement is 0.4 inches, this one is incorrect. The correct term would be it is 4/16 inches. If you have a line that is up until, let's say, here, now that line is 10 over 16 inches. If you want it to be more specific, you can take the GCF of 10 and 16, and that would be 2. Okay, so divided by 2 over 2, so that is 5/8 of an inch. So to convert from the metric system to the English system, you have to multiply by whichever figure. So for example, I have 2 centimeters here. So to convert that into inches, you have to multiply 2 with 0.3937. So if we multiply that with this figure, we will get, let me check my calculator, 2 times 3 point, sorry, 0.3937, and that would be 0.7874. Now that is actually the most accurate measurement. By the way, an inch can also be written as quotation marks. So when you see a quotation mark, it denotes an inch, while one quotation mark indicates a foot. So anyway, um, going back, this figure can still be rounded off. So if we are going to round it in the tenths, it is 0.8 inches. And that is actually correct in base 10. If you are going to, if we are going to look at a ruler, wait, there we go. So if we are going to look at a ruler, you cannot just look for or count from 0, and then you will count each graduation and look for the eighth graduation. That would be incorrect, because again, the the ruler for inches is divided into 16 graduations. So the more correct way of looking for zero point 0.8 inches on the ruler is to convert 8/10 to over 16. So how should you do that? You have to look for your multiplying factor. So from 10, you have to make it to 16. You will multiply it by, sorry, not that one. You have to multiply it by 1.6. So 10 times 1.6, that is 16. And 8 times 1.6 is 12.8, I think. Let me double check. 8 times 1.16, yeah, 12.8. So 2 centimeters is 12.8 16th inches. Now to convert inches to centimeters, let me just delete everything. Okay, so to convert an inch to centimeters, same principle. You have to multiply, but this time by 2.54. So let's say you have 5 inches, and to convert that to cm, you have to multiply 5 by 2.54. So let me use my calculator. 5 times 2.54 is 12.7. So it is actually 12.7 inches. So I hope you learned something from me today. Hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.